See almost the lights reflecting off the ice? Like, it's insane.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the LI Sports Network, getting ready for a varsity matchup between the POBIT Hawks and the Garden City Wings. My name's Travis Quigley, going to be taking you through the call tonight. First of two games on the docket. We got Massapequa and Long Beach in the Varsity Conference 1 coming up after this game. These two teams have both played a healthy handful of games here in the calendar year 2024 as we inch closer to the holiday season and 2025. Garden City 1-7-0-1, ninth place right now in the Varsity Conference 2. For the Hawks, they're 4-7. They're currently in 7th in the VC2. And they got a couple players right now that are sitting in the top 10 in points in the Varsity Conference. Daniel Lee and Robert Lee each have 16, and Robert Lee with 14 assists is atop the leaderboard in the second Varsity Conference. Also for the Hawks, netminder Ryan Silver, 3-1 on the year. He's second in the league in save percentage with a .932 and third in goals against average with a 2.5. Warm-ups just about concluding here. Buzzer just sounded, and we're just about ready to go here at the Long Beach Arena. Again, first of two games here in Long Beach on this Sunday night in the New York Islanders High School Hockey League. We'll put 15 minutes up on the board and get ready for period number 1. You can see already behind the Wings bench, got a couple members of the Long Beach Marines taping up the twigs, getting ready for their contest against the Massapequa Chiefs. Running a little bit behind, down here in Long Beach. Game before ran a little bit over, so we're just behind schedule. So I'm sure a couple of those Marines and Chiefs players are going to continue to roll into the rink, figure out that their game's going to be delayed a little bit, and they have plenty of time to do the necessary things. Like I said, tape the sticks, sharpen the skates. The Wings and the Hawks scoop up the pucks. They're at the bench now, receiving the final messages from their coaches. In the net for the Hawks tonight, looks like it's going to be number 31, Daniel Moskowitz. Third start of the season for Moskowitz. For the Wings, it's going to be Carter Pickens. He's getting his 8th start on the year. Wings going right to left, first and third. They're wearing the white uniforms. Mainly red sleeves with the white stripe, red numbers, and red nameplates. Hawks wearing the blue uniforms, white and green trim, blue numbers, and white trim on their uniforms. They're going left to right on your screen, first and third. Anthony Papasadero on the cam for us tonight. Travis Quigley here, taking you through the play-by-play. Puck's down, and we are live here on the LI Sports Network. It's the Hawks who open things up with possession. Driving in, Daniel Lee splits a couple. Unable to get a shot off. Wings look to break it out. Turnover force. It's kept in. Dumped to the opposite corner. Dom Mack will skate back and scoop it behind his own net. Puck comes out. It's a 2-on-1 chance for the Wings. Vesio with it. Slides it across. Getting the stick on it to Rosa. Point. Wrister punched out. Rebound. Glove save. Puck is covered. And we get the first whistle of the night. 2 quick stops from Moskowitz. Point blank. Both netminders are looking for their first wins on the season. Face off left of Moskowitz, tied up in the dot, now comes across the slot. Foot race for it. Hawks get there. Taken away, though, by number 91, Sideri Georgakis. He spins, protecting the puck out in the corner. Tries a little soft saucer pass, didn't get there, was picked off. Hawks get it out. Comes all the way down, should be an icing, and it will be. Wings win it. Back to the point. Moon winds. It goes off a stick. Hawks get it out once again. This time it won't make it for an icing. William Rea back for Garden City. Off the boards. Pop to the slot. Shot was blocked by Georgakis. He'll wheel in. It's a 3-on-3 rush. Tries to dangle. Poke check there by number 36, Ryan Botkin. It's a 2-on-2 battle in the corner, becomes a 3-on-2 as joining the play was Adam Nichols. Comes out to the blue paint, and it's covered up by Moskowitz. Back to the point. Dominguez went wide with it. It's picked up by Purcell. Turnover force, shot wide off the stick of O'Sullivan. Back to O'Sullivan. He takes the shot. Stick save. Rebound poked at. Save again by Moskowitz. Third try, and he covers it up. O'Sullivan scoops it off the draw, takes a shot that ramps up a twig and hits the glass. Dominguez, one-timer from the points, blocked. He'll get it again. That one is a blocker save for Moskowitz. Wings applying pressure here on this shift. Spinning pass out to the slot, goes right through the skates of Mack, but a one-timer from the point is put home. The Wings take a 1-0 lead off the stick of Dominguez, his first on the season. Puck just popped out in the slot off the skates of Mack, and Dominguez steps into it and picked the top corner. One nothing lead for the Wings in the early going. Georgidakis with a nice move, showing off the mitts. He's out in the corner with it. Drags, but it's sticked away by DeRosa. He looks to break it out. Went down as he tried a spin move. Got sent around the boards. Moon holds the zone. Right on the tape of Georgidakis. Looking to the high slot. Collected. Pad save. Rebounds there. It's still loose. Poked at. Goes through the blue paint. Turnovers forced. Georgidakis trying to get it to the backhand. Got the stick lifted. Brought out. Cinque. Toe drags. To the backhand. Spins. Knocked off the puck. It's chipped off the glass. Potential 2-on-1. Slowed up by DeRosa. He'll take the puck. Marco Cinque walks in. Stops in the circle now with some speed. Looking to go cross point. The puck comes out of the zone. Brought in by DeRosa. Knocked off his stick and out. Pressure was applied by Dom Mack. He peels back and gets the puck. Mack skates with it from right to left. Backhander out front, comes to the point with Dominguez. Shot a rolling puck wide. He'll get it one more time. That one's blocked. Hawks look to clear. Tied up against the yellow on the boards. O'Sullivan couldn't corral it, but out of the corner, Bakic. Thomas Bakic, drop pass at the point. Mack kept it in. One-time blast off the left pad of Moskowitz. Mack couldn't hold it in that time. Now it comes out. Karcher trying to apply the pressure on the back check. He'll offer a change. Vesio lost it in the skates, recovers. Chipped into the zone by Bakic. O'Sullivan, F1, Bakic, F2. Hawks look to clear. Skating into it, Daniel Lee. Poke check from Lee, and he's offside. .9:43 to go here, first period. Wings up 1-0. Dominguez on the goal, first of the season. As the Hawks drive in now, looking for a grade A chance to tie this game. It's back at the point. Cinque, wrister, goes off the backboards. Comes right to O'Sullivan, and he'll take it out for Garden City. Came off a skate, and now it's Rhea who enters with it. His slap shot off a stick and out of play. Dominguez goal, assist being credited to Jack Vesio. Hawks win the draw back. DeRosa looks to skate it out. Straight line right up the boards, wheels it all the way down. Mack will angle and cut him off. Battle ensues, puck popped free. Karcher slid down and sent it up the boards. Collision, Dominguez playing the body and then lifting the stick of Tau. Brought in, Cinque, backhand try, it's in! Hawks tie the game. Pickens was falling backwards, made the save, but the puck came over the goal line as he fell into the net there. Official on top of it, 1-1 the score. Following the goal, faceoff was won by the Hawks to get a shot, and now we'll have an offensive zone faceoff. It's one back to the point. It's going to be Cinque on the goal. Puck gets headman. O'Sullivan driving in, chips it around Botkin from behind the net. Pass went off a skate. Rhea there to scoop it. Takes it around the cage. Pops into the slot. Fanning on the wrister was Liam Moon. Daniel Lee has it knocked off the stick by Bakic. Another poke check. O'Sullivan knocks Ben Starr to the ice. Karcher drop pass to Rhea. Rhea comes through the middle. Puck popped up on the edge and then backhanded out of the zone by Botkin. Wheeled back in for the wings. O'Sullivan tries to dangle. Nothing happening there. He'll head off for a change now. Slid through the middle. Karcher's shot. Not enough on it. Skated ahead, Ari Clarfield before dishing it out to the left-hand side. Jack Landman over the red line, dumps it in. Dom Mack will take possession, cuts in front of his own net, gets to the right-hand side, skates in to his backhand, tried a stuff play, broken up by DeRosa and sent to the corner by Cinque. Glove stop. Moskowitz makes the save on Karcher. Took that wrist shot from the top of the circle. One back, Dominguez off a shin guard in the corner. Nichols gets it, dishes. Walking out from behind the net, George Dacus. Save was made by Moskowitz. Got to the post in time, and we get a whistle. I believe the puck was played with a high stick. Shot stopped up by Moskowitz, quick to cover the rebound. Not looking to give the Wings any second chances. One from the point. Moskowitz makes the save, and again, right on top of the puck. Hawks win this drawback. DeRosa got it to Lee, who chipped it out, and Dom Mack starts the regroup. Drives into the zone. Now elects to stop up. Moves it to the point. Dominguez fanned on the one-timer. Lee skates into the loose puck. And he's going to get a chance here. Lee stops up, now toe drags, but he lost it as he made the one-on-one move. It's Mack in the corner with it. He'll just take his time before moving it to Finn O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan for Dominguez, dumps it in. Felt the pressure coming from DeRosa. To the slot. Dominguez fires it at the net, and Moskowitz is up for the task. I gotta say, I'm sitting here all bundled up, and I'm looking over at some of these Chiefs players. I'm cold, bundled up, got multiple layers on. Some of these Chiefs players walking around in shorts and t-shirts as they get ready for their pregame warm-up. And I'm thinking to myself, how are they not cold right now? I'm freezing. I got layers on. Hawks come in, shot, gloved there by Pickens. And he'll hold it for the whistle. Get a draw to the left of Carter Pickens. One hockey game here in Long Beach. Matchup between two sides in the New York Islanders High School Hockey League Varsity Conference 2. Shot from the point came off a stick. There was a chance in front, but Starr wasn't able to corral the puck. Karcher skates out with it, gets to the blue, dumps it in, will stay on the forecheck. Rimmed around the wall. At the net, off the blocker of Moskowitz. George Dacus will scoop, splits two. Splits another two, puck poked away, trying to go cross point to Rhea, comes out of the zone. Rhea quick to turn back in. Knocked off his stick, but George Dacus there following it up. Breadbasket save made by Moskowitz. It's a shade over 4 minutes left here in the first period. 1-1 hockey game between the Hawks and the Wings. Reminder, we got Massapequa Chiefs, Long Beach Marines coming up right after this one. Mack walks, stick, save. It pops in the air and trickles in. Moskowitz initially made the stop with the butt end of his stick. A clean face-off win. And Mack, a good quick first step to get around that circle you saw on the shot. Came off the butt end of Moskowitz and kind of got tied up on the stick, dropped in. Doesn't matter how it crosses the line. Counts all the same. Dom Mack will take it. It's his 7th on the season, and it's 2-1 for the Wings. O'Sullivan drives in. It was a 3-on-2. He lost possession, got it to the slot, but it went under the tape of Mack. Dominguez will push it into the corner. Lee jumps it, takes possession from Jack Vesio, but Vesio will get it right back. O'Sullivan battling for it, cycles it low. Lee blocks the pass, digs it out of his own skates, and again will look to get it out, but pressure applied. Vesio puts him into the boards. Again, Vesio holds it, cycles to O'Sullivan. Dishes to Mack. He's looking to get back up top with it. Lost it, so just had to chop it to the corner. Backage pinned by DeRosa. Daniel Lee gonna skate now. Headmans it. Marco Cinque. Walks. Lost possession, and it's out of the zone for the Wings. Backage driving in. One-on-one chance driven by Ray Tao into the corner. Nice job angling there. Played out front. Lee with the stick down, takes the puck. He gets bumped, but keeps driving his feet forward. Lee going solo here, gets to the left side. Moves it for Cinque. He'll roll. Keeps possession. Now it's knocked off his stick, kept in. Took a deflection. Now the Wings look to clear. Backhanded out of the zone. George Dacus scoops, drags and fires one. Goes off a stick out of play. 1:57 left in the first period. Wings are up 2-1. Thanks to Dom Mack's goal. Came at 11:40 here in the first. In the dot, Karcher trying to put it at the net off the stick of Botkin. Played to the slot, backhand try. Moskowitz trying to find it. Still poking at it was George Dacus, and we get the whistle. And you see down on the opposite end, netminder Carter Pickens getting some support from his Long Beach Lightning teammates. They played in the game before, and they've stuck around to show Carter some love here in this first period, as Pickens' side has the lead, 2-1. Jack Purcell out. Puck scooped by Clarfield. Played it to the slot. Unable to find it was Ray Tao. Nichols. Glove saved by Moskowitz. Left of Moskowitz for the draw. Wings win it. Back. Not sure Moskowitz saw it off the stick of Rhea. Hit the back wall. Move to Lee. Lee across. Dumped in by Riccuti. Vesio under the stick of Bakic. 25 seconds remaining. And a collision behind the net. Turnovers forced. Wings will carry out. 10 seconds left. Drop pass. O'Sullivan trying to go through the seam off a skate. Comes to the neutral zone, and that should do it for the remainder of this first period. Buzzer sounds. 2-1 the score. Wings over the Hawks. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in just a minute with the second period on the LI Sports Network. Puck's down for the second period. It's the Hawks who possess. Unable to get a shot off right away. 3-on-2 rush for the Wings. O'Sullivan, high slot. Mack scores! Beautiful passing play for the Wings. And it's a 3-1 game just 16 seconds into the second period. So O'Sullivan drives wide, and a good feed to Mack, who had plenty of time to get that wrist shot off. So Sullivan driving back in. Vesio punched out by Moskowitz. Puck ends up behind the net. Carried out. Cinque pokes it in just behind Rhea, and Dom Mack will scoop it up. Goes right through the middle. Vesio pokes it outside. Racing into it. Bakic takes a bump from DeRosa. He'll skate it out. DeRosa wheeling with it. Took a chop. Mack cuts in. Lost the handle, gets it back. His initial pass off the back of the net. Now he walks out, shoots and scores. And Dom Mack, not even at the halfway point, and slides it in. Carried in, Lee trying to cut in right off the shoulder of Carter Pickens. Brought out Rhea. Stick checked away, gets it back. Went through the legs there of George Dacus. Karcher holds the blue. Rhea across, backdoor pass, Nichols. Popped up on him from the point, shot wide. Behind the net, George Dacus thought about going for the Michigan play. Saw that here a couple weeks ago, right in that same spot in the Farmingdale State College Division I game. George Dacus poke check, takes it away, chance out front. Tracking back was Botkin. George Dacus shot, missed the net. Mack off the bench. Escapes one, trying to escape a second. Now cuts out of the corner with it. Fires it at the cage, stopped up. And a netminder change. Ryan Silver's in now for the Hawks. He made that save. Shot off the skates of Mack, stays in play, goes off the back of the net. So Silver into the game for Daniel Moskowitz. Mack drops it for George Dacus, and a big check. Purcell steps up and plays the body. In, glove save, Carter Pickens. Hawks look to get it out of their own end. O'Sullivan on a stick lift keeps it in. DeRosa skates with it. Centering feed off a couple skates. O'Sullivan takes it from DeRosa. Now he'll wheel out with it. 3-on-2 developing. O'Sullivan skates from left to right. Now lost the puck. Got it back. Svesio sends it at the net. DeRosa stopped it up. Put it in behind. One more try out front. Spinning pass backdoor off the heels of the skates of Vesio. Backage slides it through the seam. O'Sullivan over the net with it. Mack off the glove of Silver and over the net. A stretch pass. It's a 2-on-1 for the Wings. Shot, and Silver out of the blue paint will shut the door. In the circle, and Daniel Lee makes a nice couple of moves as he skates it out, trying to split the D, and loses possession. Karcher moves it ahead. Now it's George Dacus skating wide, gets it past Botkin, but reaching back with the stick. Stole it, got it back into the neutral zone. Lee enters. He'll stop up. Couple of head fakes. Lee in a prime shooting area, fanned on it. Gets it back again. Lee to the point. Botkin back to Lee. Rhea, little self chip, chasing after it. Botkin there though. Will take the puck. It's with Lee. 3-on-2. Lee drives in, trying to get to the slot. Stick checked by Karcher. Stretch pass. Dom Mack driving in. Shoots, goes through the legs of Silver and off the post. George Dacus across. Mack holds it in. His shot hits the glass. Redlining in from Dom Mack. George Dacus first there, takes a check. And now the Hawks possess, get it out of their own end. Saucer pass was a bit too high from Ben Starr. Moon with the puck for the Wings. Cycle to Vesio. He'll get to the far side. Now the high slot, drop pass. Mack doing what he can to keep it in. Does so successfully before Starr just takes it and chops it into the neutral zone, headed off for a change. Moon gets it. Pass was behind the stick of Bakic, and it's an icing on the Wings. They're up 4-1 here with 7:48 to go in the second period. Wings with a clean breakout there. Centering feed goes off the stick of DeRosa. He knocks it down and breaks it out through the middle of the ice. Clarfield's pass was behind Landman. Mack, 3-on-3, carries in. Cinque sticks it away. Dylan Cohen has it. Goes D to D to DeRosa, and a stretch pass. Cinque, he'll stop up, felt the pressure coming back. Tries to slide it through. Bakic races into his own zone to intercept that pass. Sent out front, deflected by Landman. Getting a piece of it was Carter Pickens. And the Wings are able to skate it out. O'Sullivan 3-on-2. Finn O'Sullivan takes it in behind the net. DeRosa with a great stick there to take possession for the Hawks. DeRosa in wide. Backhand try. Pickens made the stop. Rebound went to the corner. Ray Tao in the corner battling right now with Moon. Near side corner. Around the net now on the far side. Michael Karcher will skate with it. Poke check from Cinque. Potential 2-on-1 here for the Hawks if they can hurry. Pass across to Lee. Drop pass. They score! Second of the night. 4-2 game. Marco Cinque on the board once again. A nice drop pass and just a picture perfect, accurate wrist shot there. 4-2 the score. Lee back in with it. Tries to dangle out front. It's tied up in the slot. In a couple of skates, the Wings will pull it out. Nichols backhands one to George Dacus. Driving in wide. George Dacus looks to cut back out to the front. Lost it. Just keeps skating though and gets it back. Now a shot off a stick wide. To the point. Moon. Back down low. Centering feed. Save made. Silver covers. One to the half wall. It's the Hawks who possess. Purcell knocked off his stick. Hawks there first. Spinning pass back door. Nichols unable to get the stick on it. Back to the point, but it's intercepted by Ari Clarfield. He's racing after it, but Matt gets there first. Moon will pick up the puck on the reversal. Through the middle for Vesio. Jumped by Botkin. Max going to glove it down at the red and skate in. Tries to cut middle, evades a hip check. Gets it back behind the goal line. Walks with it. High slot, O'Sullivan. Fakes it. Circles back up top. O'Sullivan will stop up. Being real patient with the puck before moving it to Mack. That goes to the net. Deflected. Save Silver. Rebound. They score. Extended ozone time for the Wings results in their 5th goal of the night, as they take a 5-2 lead here in Long Beach. Mack with the shot deflected by Bakic, and he takes a swipe at the rebound and beats Silver low, making it a 5-2 game. Hawks win it, D-to-D. Cinque starts it. Trying to go through the middle to DeRosa. His pass will go all the way and be an icing. Wings get an ozone draw following that 5th goal, which made it a 3-goal lead once again. We've got 3:50 left in the middle period. We're at the Long Beach Arena. Varsity Conference 2, POBIT, and the Garden City Wings. New York Islanders High School Hockey League. DeRosa in 3-on-2, trying to slide it to Lee. Went through his skates. He'll get it out of the corner. On his backhand to the net, blocked by Mack. Nichols leaves it for George Dacus, but overskated the puck. Lee lost possession, back with George Dacus, but then he overskates it. Lee across, Sinque will drive in. Trying to dangle, Mack stops him up. Turnover's forced though. Losing possession, it was Dylan Cohen, chipped out, comes all the way down, waved off by the near side linesman, no icing. Purcell skates in. Wanted to put it at the net. Mack got the stick in the way. It's Mack who avoids a hit as he tries to escape his own zone. Off the boards, Adam Nichols. Cross, George Dacus to Karcher, knocked down, but couldn't maintain possession of it. A high flip will clear for POBIT. Sinque in, over the net with it. Off the back wall, Lee's there. Trying to fend off Moon's defensive pressure. Moon who comes away with it. Wings are out of the zone. Karcher. Sinque giving chase. Moon's backhander stopped up. Ray Tao to the net, save. Rebound cleared out of harm's way just in the nick of time. That one off the side of the net from Purcell. Still bouncing around, tied up underneath the blocker of Carter Pickens. Mack around the net and breaks it right out. Dishes to O'Sullivan. Fakes middle, stays wide. Around the net, it's O'Sullivan. Looking for an outlet pass, trying to go through the seam back door. It was intercepted. Rhea to the net. Sticked away by Silver. Pass to O'Sullivan. Walks, shoots, and Silver again challenging. Will make the save. Hawks won it. It was kept alive by Dom Mack. Stopping up Purcell, looking for a breakout pass as we enter the final minute of play. Here in the middle period. Got to apologize. I'm very tongue-tied today. O'Sullivan drives in. Poke checked from Bakic. Vesio holds it. Now with Rhea. Pass off O'Sullivan's skates. Vesio scoops, settles a rolling puck. Looking at the high slot. Mack gloves it down. Cross. Bakic there. To the slot. Backhand try. Vesio puts it in. And with just 27 seconds to go in the second period, the Wings take a 6-2 lead. Again, just relentless pressure in the O zone. They're hounding pucks. They're staying all over everything. And when it pops into the slot, Vesio puts the backhander at the net in a tough spot that Silver couldn't reach. And the Wings have a 4-goal lead. George Dacus walks in. His shot off a stick, punched into the corner by Silver. Just 3 seconds left. Mack holds it in, but time's going to expire here in the second. 6-2 the score. Wings on top. We'll take a break and be back with more coverage here from the Long Beach Arena on the LI Sports Network. Thirds a go, 6-2 game. Hawks looking to battle back here in this final period. Travis Quigley on the mic, Anthony Papasadero on the cam for us tonight. We're the crew down here in Long Beach. 2 games on the docket. This is the first one. We got the Massapequa Chiefs and the Long Beach Marines coming up next. What should be a good game. Those 2 teams battled on Friday night. Long Beach picked up the 7-3 win. Chiefs looking for a bit of revenge here in the Marines' home barn. Forced out, and Dom Mack's going to have a breakaway. Plenty of time, walks in and snaps it home. Dom Mack, 4th of the night, and it's a 7-2 game. Wings did a great job in the defensive zone, and then Mack, as F1 applies the pressure, takes it, and has a clean breakaway from the red line in, and beats Silver, low blocker. Toe drag, cutting to the net, save from Silver, pass back out front, and it's intercepted, skated out by Clarfield. Knocked away from Landman by Bakic. 2 Wings pressuring Purcell. Just has to one-hand it ahead to Cohen. Klarfeld chips it in. Touch pass to O'Sullivan, broken up at the red by Ryan Botkin. Botkin trying to skate with it, lost it. 3-on-1 now the other way. Bakic in, save made, rebound from his knees. Purcell chopped at it and got it out. Hawks look to dump it in. It's Moon who will collect. Around the net with it, Moon. Drives his feet, backhands one deep. Vesio up the wall. Moon unable to hold the zone, so just slides it back D to D and regrouped by Rea. Rea shot off a stick and out of play. DeRosa takes it around the net after the Hawks won the draw. He drives into the zone. DeRosa drop pass to Lee, shoots it wide of the net. George Dacus will chip it in. Mack collects to his backhand. Poke check Silver. Poked at the net by George Dacus. Still loose. Squirts behind the cage. DeRosa will get it for the Hawks. A stretch pass. Cinque skates into it. Looks to take a slap shot. No, behind the back feed looking for Lee. Karcher there. Steers it to the boards. He'll now settle down the puck and start the breakout. Dishes long. George Dacus settles it down. Brings it in. Nice move to his backhand. Trying to cut to the cage. Cinque on the stick check. Behind the cage, Wings force a turnover. Mack from the point. Came off the toe of his twig. Therefore, didn't get much on it. Walking out of the corner, George Dacus. And we get a whistle as the net came off. .11:09 left to play here in regulation. And the Hawks have played a solid game. Haven't been able to beat Carter Pickens and have not been able to muster up much of a response once the Wings get going in the offensive zone. Upon entry, they've found ways to slow him down. But when the O-zone time picks up and more seconds are added onto that, the longer they're pinned in, the more success the Wings have had. As we saw the puck come back out, and Finn Sullivan skates it back in. Vesio collects in the corner to the net, off the pad, poked past Mack, and out of the zone. Rhea plays the body, knocks Klarfeld down before dishing to O'Sullivan. Lost it on the toe drag, came to Vesio. He couldn't beat the defender. 2-on-1 rush for the Hawks. Botkin stops up. Nice little fake. One hand across. Mack will intercept. Mack will protect the puck. Enters the zone. Lost it and cleared by Klarfeld. Stopped at the red by Rhea. Rhea trying to dangle in, comes to O'Sullivan. He makes the move. O'Sullivan's shoulders save by Silver. Out front, Vesio, glove stop. A point blank save from Ryan Silver. Take another look at this one here. Vesio finds that soft ice and snaps it right at the net. But Silver very quick to get to the top of his crease and flashes the leather with the glove save. Wings go off the boards and out of their own zone. Puck's back with Rhea. He'll drag it behind the net. Drops it out wide, left-hand side. George Dacus, Silver swallows up the puck. Hard off the boards and out. Lee racing after it. Coming out of the net was Pickens. Smart play from the netminder because Lee was likely to get there and have a decent amount of time to make a move or get a shot off as he was flying down to get that loose puck. Cinque walks. Glove save from Pickens. He's been the only member of the Hawks team that's been able to beat Carter Pickens here tonight. As Pickens, with 8:32 to go, looks to be en route to picking up his first win on the season. For the Wings, got it red line in. DeRosa gathers the biscuit, takes a shot that caromed off a shin pad. Bethpage plays it behind his own net. DDD pass to Moon. Moon looking to one-hand it out of the zone. Secondary chop, got it. Under 8 minutes left here in regulation. 7-2, the Wings lead. A 4-goal performance from Dom Mack has helped separate them from the Hawks. Vesio, fans on it. Bethpage touched over. Shot, bar down, goal. What a finish from Finn O'Sullivan, and he pots his 9th on the year. A beautiful tic-tac-toe play from the Wings. As Bethpage faked the slap shot, touched it across to O'Sullivan, and he goes short side, bar down, and makes it 8-2. Sent directly on goal, stopped up by Pickens. Hard on the forecheck, centering feed from Ray Tao. Winds up under the glove of Pickens. .725 left in the third. 6-goal lead for Garden City. Right through the middle off the dart. Clarf off the face-off dot was Klarfeld. Was a potential mini 2-on-1. Max skates it out instead. Hawks get it out of their own end. George Dacus evades one. Beats another. To the middle. Poked off the stick by Botkin right as he tried to get that shot off. Purcell overhandles, loses it. Mack to Nichols, 3-on-2. Nichols, shot, pad, save, rebound. Comes right back out to Botkin, and he sends it to the neutral zone. Rhea with possession. Will drag the puck behind his own net. Now looks to skate it out. Rhea wide. A behind the back pass to the middle. Again picked by Botkin. His clearing attempt knocked down. Good hand eye on display from Karcher. Pops in the air and goes into the Hawks bench. Just a little over 6 minutes remaining. As the Wings look to be en route to their second win on the campaign. Backdoor pass, blocked up. Cinque in the way there. DeRosa goes up the boards through Lee's skates. Came to the blue line with Dom Mack, backhanded ahead. Lee takes it, unable to get the shot off. Still sitting free in the slot. One more backhand try, pick and save. Lee digs it out, it was loose, but we got the whistle as the official lost sight of the puck. Wings win it. Mack skates with it. Tom Mack in. Stops up. In the corner. Far side. Lee will take the puck. Goes down and a penalty called. With 5:18 to go in the game, we get our first penalty in this contest. The Hawks gonna go up on the power play. They win the draw. Lee swings it back. Sinque walks back to Lee. Daniel Lee to the net. Blocker save. Rebound still sitting there. That one off the toe of Pickens. Lee settles the rebound. Scissor play with Sinque across to DeRosa. Back to Lee. His pass deflected. Poked ahead by George Dacus, and O'Sullivan on a break. Walks in, backhand, forehand, wide. The shorthanded breakaway for Finn O'Sullivan, looking for his second of the night. DeRosa will take it. He drives in, trying to cut middle, poked off his stick. Wings, get it out, and it's another shorthanded break for O'Sullivan. What does he do this time? Elects to shoot, and he scores! Shorthanded goal for Finn O'Sullivan. It's his second of the game, and he makes it 9-2. Late here in the third period. Just a couple seconds earlier, maybe 25 seconds. He tried the backhand forehand move, went wide with it. This time, elects to just walk in and take the wrister. And he puts it top cheddar. DeRosa dangles in. Nice drop pass at the point. Hawks still on the power play here. They score! Hat trick for Marco Sinque. On the power play. Gets the puck at the point, walks, drags it through the dot, and fires it on the blocker's side past Pickens. 9-3 the score now. It's Purcell who possesses in the neutral zone. Walks in, dumps into the corner, keeps chasing after it. Avoids a couple of checks. Stays with the biscuit. One more move out front, comes right to O'Sullivan. Elects to carry out himself. O'Sullivan driving wide on DeRosa. Stops up with it. Now cuts into the slot. Still possessing here. On the backhand stuff play off the side of the net. Stays loose as Silver was trying to cover. From the point, Moon deflected. Pops in the air. Silver couldn't glove it. Played with a hand, and we get the whistle. Hand past the call. We've got 2:56 left in this game. Reminder, follow us on social media at LI Sports Network. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube. After every game day, we have last night's best, the highlights from the night before. As Karcher comes in, takes a shot. I'm sure we'll see a couple of highlights from this game featured. Also, be sure to tune in every Monday afternoon. Pickens out of the net, sends it long to Mack. Every Monday afternoon, our partnership with Coach Brandon Perone of Between the Pipes Hockey. He drops his top 5 goals and saves from Sunday to Saturday of the week before. So it won't be anything from tonight in Coach BP's goals and saves of the week coming out tomorrow, but anything from last Sunday to last night can be featured. I know Coach BP has had a lot of fun sifting through and seeing some of the highlights that you guys have brought throughout the early part of this season. Again, make sure you're following us on social media. Don't miss any of the great content we have coming your way. Trying for the Michigan there was Purcell. He still has the puck, spins back at the blue. Takes it at the net, deflected wide. Botkin, skate to stick, walks, shoots, save Pickens, pokes it out from the slot, and the Wings will skate with it. George Dacus carries, 2-on-2 rush, snaps it at the cage, Silver save, and he covers. Got plenty of fans piling in, waiting in the lobby area currently, as we got the Long Beach Marines and Massapequa Chiefs coming up next. Rhea has it. Fends off Landman, spins, backhand try is blocked from the point. Mack, save made, rebound into the corner. Bakic. Final minute in regulation. Cross point with it, O'Sullivan tried making a move. As he did so, the whistle blew. The net came off its moorings. Carter Pickens, in his 8th start of the year, is going to pick up his first win, and it's absolutely well-deserved. He's played a great game tonight. He's made a couple of big saves. So we get a penalty called on Rhea for hooking. Got to give a lot of credit to the other side, too. Moskowitz and Silver. They've had some big stops, but Garden City, like I mentioned a little bit earlier in the third period, once they got that offensive pressure going in the offensive zone, it was very difficult for the Hawks to slow them down. They just kept them hemmed in, hemmed in, hemmed in. And when your skaters get tired like that and your goalie takes 3, 4, 5 shots all in a 15, 20-second time span, it's difficult. You got to give kudos to the Wings for the style of game that they played here tonight, which is going to help elevate them to a victory over the Hawks. And it's not that the Hawks didn't play a game where they couldn't win. Any other day, I'm sure they probably don't give up 9 goals either. Dom Mack has had a stellar performance. Seems like everything he shot tonight has found the back of the net. Same thing goes in this third period for the current puck carrier, Finn O'Sullivan. It seems like everything he shot in this period, bar that first breakaway, has gone in for him, as he's had a great third period with 2 goals in it. DeRosa drags in. Final 10 seconds here. Goes down to the ice. Mack will take the puck away, sends it up the boards. O'Sullivan's going to skate it out. Look to headman for Vesio. One last opportunity. It'll go for naught. The Wings get their second win of the year. Carter Pickens gets his first. A 9-3 victory here in Long Beach to kick off the action in the New York Islanders High School Hockey League. Big win for Garden City. For the Wings, they're back at it tomorrow night, taking on East Meadow. And the Hawks, their next game action comes Friday, December 20th, a rematch between these two sides. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. On behalf of Anthony Papasadero, my name is Travis Quigley. Have a great rest of your night. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next time here on the LI Sports Network.